Baby, welcome to another podcast.
Wow.
My sweet. Hold on, I could do that better.
Could you?
Yeah, I could.
It sounded beautiful.
No, I could nail. Hold on, I'll nail it on take 4 if you let me. Hold on. Baby, listen to another show.
Oh, no.
All the space in between.
I love when you get that baritone out.
I live on.
Hell.
That's so funny to me. Yeah, that's the intro. I know.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Why not?
I can't. Do you think? How unlistenable do you think our show is for people who don't listen to it often?
That was really bad.
It's not good.
No. I think especially if they come they've maybe only seen our Instagram feeds. Where
For
we,
sure.
Yeah.
Hey, check out the show sometime. It's we'd really love to talk about art. We'd really really love to just answer your questions in a serious manner.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then they get fucking this.
We've
Great.
already been talking 5 hours, I think.
Oh my god, we've been talking for so fucking
Yeah, I think it's just to squeeze an episode out of there, out of this thing will be easy at this point.
We have to hope so.
So we're doing a Discord lightning round this time. Obviously, we would do the normal spiel of saying right into the show. We're an email reading podcast, but for this one episode, we are not an email reading podcast. We are a Discord server reading podcast because we are doing I'm going to add the effect in there. Discord lightning round. We do this every so often. We go into the Discord server. We say, hey, got any questions for us? And then we hop onto our little microphones and we answer those questions for the whole episode.
And the questions we get on Discord are really short, quick and dirty ones. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, not long paragraphs, just quick fire. Let's go. Let's answer a load of stupid things.
No, we don't even put the effect on or the music on for them, right?
Well, no, the music would have no time to kick in.
And then it would fade out immediately. It comes in, fades out right away. This is All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy. Welcome to our Discord lightning round episode.
Now, the Discord, that sounds like an interesting place I'd probably like to join.
Oh, doesn't now.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. You have a Discord?
Me?
Yeah, well, I guess you have a Discord.
Why?
We're not
Why,
promoting.
yes, I do.
No. We're talking about my Discord this one.
You're realizing that you started doing the role play the wrong way around?
Oh, I started doing your plug, and I think I don't want to do your plug now. I have a Discord. I do have a Discord server, and I've been promoting it kind of a lot lately because there's a lot of fun stuff happening in the Discord for the month of July.
There is.
There's a lot of really great stuff.
We're doing a ton, honestly.
It's tiring. I'm sweating right now.
Just thinking about it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And but if you've ever wanted to join the Discord, now is the time to do it. We're trying to get a ton of new people in there. A ton of new people have already joined and introduced themselves in the Introduce Yourself channel, and it's been a ball. It's been a blast. And I think last night you described it as a hootenanny.
I certainly didn't.
It was in your sleep. It was right before you were falling asleep. Yeah, you described it.
Oh, what a hootenanny.
Oh, go to sleep, hon. Go to sleep. I'm having the time of my life. Okay. And then you said, yeehaw.
In the Discord service.
Yeah. You said yeehaw and then you drifted off.
I didn't say yeehaw.
There's no way to prove that. We are doing our darnest to really get my Discord up and running and a happening place lately. So if you've ever wanted to join that, now is the time to do it. Go to patreon.com/flatsound. It is a patron-only Discord. And select any number of the tiers to be a part of the Discord, whether you're on the $3 tier. I did raise it. It used to be a $1 tier. There is no more. If you never signed up, you missed your opportunity. Patreon tells you
lose $2.
All the... Yes, exactly. You lose $2 for that one. And that's on you. And that's not on me. And I will lose sleep over it, but I won't complain about it. Patreon suggests all of the time. They're like, don't do $1 tiers. Don't even do $2 tiers. You lose money. You don't gain any money from that.
Yeah. I've also personally been trying to get you to make this change for about a year now.
You've told me for the last year, don't have a $1 tier. And I'm like, not that many people on it. You're like, hundreds of people are on it. You would make so much more money if you just, you currently don't make money off of those. and you could be making money off of those. People are willing to support you. And I don't know. But I finally did it when I started to promote all this. So I don't know why we're talking about this so much. Just that you used to be able to get it for $1, but now you don't. Oh, right.
It's $3. Yeah.
Yeah, it's now $3 for the lowest tier, but that's nothing. Come on, it's nothing.
No, and in the Discord now we have a new thing we're doing every Wednesday, which is movie nights, and we have some cool movies that we're hosting every Wednesday of this month. We also have an open mic night this month. We also have a Flat Sound live performance. So depending when you hear this episode, it might have already happened.
Okay, it's Sunday now, 4th of July, oorah, but. The live performance is on Tuesday night. So if you're hearing this, you would like to join, and the live performance isn't going to be part of the Discord. It's going to be just for patrons. I'm going to be posting about it on Patreon and in the Discord. It's going to be a private YouTube link for the live performance. It's going to be small and intimate, but I mean, you can't see my camera right now. Billy can. It's a mess in here, right?
Yeah. I mean, you got light boxes, you got tripods, you got
it's everywhere.
Is that plate with like paper towels and protein bar wrappers on it? Is that part of the setup
too? It's not part of the setup, but it's part of what keeps me going to, in order to set up for this thing. So thank you for pointing that out. What's over there? What's over? I guess you have a what's that nicely made bed? Is that part of your setup?
Yeah,
what,
it is.
What about that nice, nice little Buddhist pray? Yeah, is that part of it, huh?
Pray table.
Yeah, nice and balanced over there, huh?
Yeah.
My shit is a mess.
My crystals are all lined up.
Yeah, I ate too many protein bars recently, and now my arm hurts, and I think those two things are connected. I'm experiencing shoulder pain, having a fibro flare.
Yeah.
Cool. What were we talking about? Right, lots of cool stuff happening for the month of July. Have we convinced you yet? Join the Discord, join the Patreon, Flat Sound live performance, movie night every single Wednesday, the open mic on the 10th. My birthday's on the 9th. It doesn't have anything to do with the Discord, but as a happy birthday gift to me, I'm turning 31.
A fun fact. Yeah.
Go ahead, go to patreon.com/flatsound to check out the tiers, check them out, and decide for yourself if that's something that you would like to do or from an artist that you would like to support. Like I'm talking so fast right now.
You are. When you start doing plugs, especially, like the words just start tumbling out of your mouth at like such a rate that I can't believe how like fast
you need to reel me in sometimes.
Yeah.
Plug over patreon.com/flatsound. Say it again. Patreon.com/flatsound. Check it out sometime. Be a part of the Discord. Introduce yourself in the Introduce Yourself channel and say what up. Or if you just want to be a patron and get those exclusive tracks I've been posting, the early album streams that are coming up, or the anything like that, the merch discount or the physical newsletter in the mail. Lots of stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So check it out. Patreon.com/flatsound.
Good.
Episode over?
We're nearly 10 minutes into this thing and we're yet to answer a question.
Okay, well then it is officially time for the Discord lightning round.
I love the sound effect that you're going to put there.
I hope I remember.
Okay, how are we going to do this? Do you want to take turns picking them?
Yeah, you just, no, I mean, yes and no. Just,
we'll just
scroll through them because there's a lot of conversational stuff, here. Because I don't want to read one and just be like, oh, that's somebody replying to someone else. I'm going to ask you one because it was the first one posted by Paulina on here. As soon as we asked, they jumped in and said, and this is a perfect one for you because you know all about these two things exclusively. What is the gayest zodiac sign?
Cancer, next question.
No, why?
No, Cancer is an honest answer.
Is it
but
really?
Also, Scorpio's the horniest, so maybe that also.
Horniest, so it's more down for gay stuff?
Perhaps.
Okay.
Perhaps, yeah.
He's
thinking about it. That's my answer. I don't have to explain myself.
I'm a Cancer.
Yeah.
Brooke's a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Just saying you picked your friends well. Jump on from there. Go.
Okay. Salt says, favorite song on Avril Lavigne's Let Go album. Mine is I'm With You.
Oh, God.
Says Salt. Salt says I'm With You.
Oh,
this is a great question.
Mine's definitely. I mean, it's just banger after banger. You know,
it
like
really fucking is.
Whole album all the way through.
We're both intimately in touch with this album.
We're huge fans. Yeah, we have it on vinyl. We have it on. Don't say I have it on. We have it. We're a part of. How long have we been together at this point? I bought that vinyl for us. We share that vinyl record.
It was a joint investment. Yeah.
It's true. It lives here. Okay, but you'll be back.
Yeah.
What's the song called? Things I'll Never Say. Is that what it's actually called?
That was gonna be my
That's
answer.
my answer. The things I want to go down on you. Bury me today. Yeah.
And we both. Yeah. I used to think that the lyrics were like, I want you to go down, on me.
Yeah, on me.
I want you to go down on me. And it's not, those aren't the lyrics.
But she says on one knee.
On one knee.
But I think, okay, hold on. I think the song is meant to sound like that though, right? Because we've talked about that in probably like in a super old episode, but like, we've talked about that before. I think that's like the clever tongue-in-cheek aspect of that song, right?
It might be. I don't know.
Yes, because of how she...
Like a Britney Spears, If You Seek Amy kind of thing.
What is that one?
If You Seek Amy.
I'm not even familiar.
Okay. When I'm saying the words, the song is called If You Seek Amy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it sounds like she's spelling out.
Oh my god.
Fuck me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That was, I'm looking it up now. That was like a secret thing, and the first fan to point it out got to fuck Britney Spears. Holy shit. Yeah, it was just some guy named Trevor in 2003.
That man was Justin Timberlake.
He pointed it out. That's hot. If You Seek Amy?
Yeah.
That's such a beautiful title.
It's just amazing, right?
It's an amazingly beautiful title. Wow, that's cool. I'm looking up Things I'll Never Say by Avril Lavigne, the Queen. Lyrics. If you remember, the chorus goes, if I could say what I want to say, I'd say I want to blow you. Long pause away.
Long pause away.
I'd say I want to blow you away. There
is a long pause.
There is a super long pause, right? I'd say I want to blow you away. And I was like, well, but and then in that moment when she pauses, I had already imagined being blown. You see what they did there? The producers did there? Because I'm sure, I think this is one of those songs actually she didn't write on the album, because if you read the credits on the back, there's some amazing people working on this album.
There are, yeah.
And they were just really horny for this song. Be with you every night. Am I squeezing you too tight? Answer, no. If I could say what I want to say, I want to see you go down on one knee. Marry me today. Right? But she says it in this way, on knee. It's definitely, we already talked about blowing.
This song is about 69ing.
This song is about absolutely going full face in the ass.
Yeah.
Ass to ass, face to ass.
Ass to ass, face to face.
Face to ass to face. With me and the pop punk queen.
Anyway, that was a far more involved answer than you probably wanted. But
Did you see that Avril Lavigne actually joined TikTok recently?
No.
Yeah, her first TikTok back, her and Tony Hawk were 69ing.
Shut up.
Okay, they weren't 69ing, but it was her and Tony Hawk doing a thing together. There was like...
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was like she was like mouthing...
The original Skater Boy.
She was mouthing Skater Boy. And then Tony Hawk, a skater boy...
a skater man.
A skater man. Well, a skater dad. Yeah. Yeah, he was kind of shredding, and he was wearing a little Avril Lavigne tie.
Oh my god.
And then at the end, they cut it off, but you can tell by the look in their eyes they were about to...
She was about to blow him away.
69, yeah. They were going to... on the old quarter pipe, yeah. It's not cheating if he gives her only a quarter of his pipe.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You ever had sex in a skate park?
I know you have, right?
Yeah.
Never,
Yeah.
because I would like, my dream was to be at a skate park and to talk to any girl. Like, that's the, so fucking one would have been incredible. No, it was only very straight guys that I went to skate parks with.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Only ever that. And I was seriously in like the 6th grade. So
Oh god.
I was not having sex with
then
anybody.
I'd hope that you hadn't. Yeah.
Never. But you have had sex in a skate park?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's a-
felt very cool.
That's a lot of skaters to work through.
It felt cool emotionally. It felt bad physically because of the concrete.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
and what? Yeah, it wasn't good.
That hot concrete at noon.
Well, no, it was cold. It was the middle of the night.
It was right at the center of like the bowl, you know?
It was in the bowl.
Was it in the bowl? Very hot. And also gross. So how did you deal with the hepatitis after? Were you vaccinated before or did you become serious about it after?
After, yeah.
Yeah. That's so stupid.
A bowl just full of like, the blood of skaters who just
Oh my,
grazed all
yeah.
their knees all over
Yeah,
it.
who hit the
God.
bottom of the bowl and
Jesus.
just scraped their dicks on the fucking on all the rails leading up to the fucking bowl. Yeah, that's horrible.
That's great. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, we should move on.
Wow.
Pick
Kissing
another
in a
question.
skate park, and then it began to ramp up to the point of you getting railed.
Really doing some grinding.
Yeah, we're grinding at the skate park. Yeah, I was grinding at the skate park, actually.
I'm trying to think of another one, but I can't.
I can't think of another one.
No.
Were you doing drugs at the time?
No.
Something about a nose slide. I don't know. Something about nose sliding a fat rail or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
Are we?
That's a
What's
good
the time? We're done.
line. Done?
I don't know if we're done yet.
Sure, we're not done.
Dylan on Discord asked, thoughts on tomatoes? I simply got to know.
I've been a lifelong lover of tomatoes.
You've-
You know this about me.
Loved a tomato for quite a bit, and I've always, I was a kid. I have a story about this for some reason. I was a kid and hated tomatoes because I was a child, and then as I became older, I like started to tolerate them and was like, they're actually kind of good, like in a burger with other things. I understand their place in a burger. I understand why people like it, you know.
Yeah.
But I could never just take it off of the burger and eat it. And then through meeting you, you got me to just love tomatoes.
Yeah, I opened your eyes.
I'll just put a lot of them in a burger.
You got if you think you don't like tomatoes, here's the thing: you're buying the wrong tomatoes. You're buying the watery salad ones. Get on
but here's the
that
thing,
cherry tomato flex.
I still like watery salad tomatoes.
Nah,
Or watery sandwich tomato. What did you just call it?
salad tomato.
Sour. Is that what you're saying?
Salad.
Salad. Got it.
Sorry, my voice. I can't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's mumbly and grating at the same time. I can barely hear it, and I don't like it. What I'm hearing,
I
yeah.
don't like what I'm hearing. I'm afraid.
But I
that
can't
you're gonna-
understand it. Is the issue? Yeah. I like a watery tomato still. I'm not even like that picky anymore. Just like I learned to kind of like tomatoes initially by just like going to Jack in the Box and having a burger, and they just use like piss poor quality veggies, and I'm like, oh yeah, just like the just a grainy old tasteless tomato, and then just the sort of what's closest to the stem of like an iceberg lettuce thing, you know. And then just onions that are too strong, and I'll be like, this is great, this is really good, this is a salad.
It's terrible. It's terrible to me.
But through being with you, we started to have like breakfasts where we were just like frying up tomatoes and having them on toast and stuff.
I love a fried
That
tomato.
rocks. Like that's really good. That's super good.
Taylor says this one leads on nicely. Favorite foods to make for each other.
Oh, okay. I'll answer first. Why is that funny?
Well, it's just that you'll answer, and I won't be able to answer.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah,
I've
yeah.
not made you food.
No, I'm like constantly asking, and you say no.
I say no. That's sexist of you.
And I go make me a sandwich, and you slap my ass.
I don't. Yeah.
What? Sorry, you don't what? You don't
don't
have anything to slap because I
don't.
don't have an ass? Is that what you're gonna say? Hold on. I don't. Yeah, you were saying I don't, and then look in your eye made it seem like you were saying I don't know what that's like. You go and slap my ass, and it's like you miss every time. You're like, is that your back? I go, no, that's not my back. You try it again. Is that how am I hitting your leg now? Yeah, I guess sorry.
I apologize.
I apologize for being so gross.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that I don't make food for you commonly.
No, but
Even though I'm I do offer to, and I would
A
love
lot.
to.
And
but
yeah,
you
I refuse.
really, really like cooking.
I do like cooking, and
Yeah.
we have our meals. You know, we
Yeah.
have our meals that we make, and I'm just like, which of these are we making? And then it's not like you don't help, but I like doing like the bulk of the work, and sometimes you just straight up don't. And I like it when you don't help a lot, especially if it's breakfast. I really like making breakfast. I really love when you're in bed and I get to just make you food, because my answer was going to be my favorite thing to make for you is like anything with a tea. Like if I
Aw.
get to make a British tea,
Yeah.
then I'm super happy, you know, because I get to just like have the satisfaction of like brewing a tea, and it also smells really good. And I like the satisfaction of making a good tea, and I give it to you, and
Yeah.
I wait for you to be like, oh, this one's good.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't say it, and I'll take a note and be like, didn't steep it long enough. Bad, Mitch.
Too
Bad,
milky.
bad.
You've become very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you can tell that you're trying with the tea.
Yeah,
You can
totally.
tell you
I
put
will-
a lot of love into
I
it.
will make your tea with love for sure.
Yeah.
Like I will really like measure stuff out and be like, there we go. Just squeeze a little bit of this, and then the sugar has to be this much. Make it in this type of mug. It's good and hot. And I carry it up to you, and I can tell just by looking at her. I'll take a small sip of it and be like, now that's a great tea. Oh my god. And I bring it to you and I present it to you very proud, and I go, here's your tea.
Yeah.
I did it. And then any kind of like typical breakfast, like going back to the fried tomatoes thing, I'll go and I like making you a tea and then having like tomatoes on toast or something, and just kind
I
of
love
bringing it
tomatoes
up
on
to you in
toast.
bed and being like, here you go.
Very cute. Very, very, very cute. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I do help you make dinner most days when we're together.
Yes.
But I'll
a lot.
generally be doing like the chopping and stuff, and you'll be doing like the cooking, the hot stuff.
Yeah, we call you like a line chef, you know, like a line cook. Yeah.
yes.
But not even really a line cook. I think you do more prep. You're at like the prep table.
Yeah.
You're chopping
like-
stuff
yeah.
up and handing it to me.
Yeah, not like an apprentice, but like an unpaid intern. Yeah.
It's I believe that it's an underling.
Yeah. Or like not even
term,
like an unpaid intern, but like someone who got like caught stealing from the restaurant and has to like work off their
Work
debt.
off, yeah, because you don't
Yeah.
actually, yeah, you owe me money.
Yeah.
And you've been doing that for so long that you're just constantly there.
Okay. Let's go next question.
I haven't
me
even been
one.
looking at it.
We can find one.
It's God, there's just so bad. They're just awful. No, I'm actually not reading them. I'm my I don't know. Lucy says favorite candle scent. I'm gonna reach down.
Oh, it's a show and tell.
I gotta. So this one here, I forgot what. So this one was custom made for me,
Oh, it was.
By Root.
Yeah. Yeah.
aka Bug in the Discord.
in the
But
Discord,
a
yes.
a dear sweet friend of mine actually made this candle, and they fucking nailed it, bro. Like it smells amazing. And they asked like what I wanted. I can't remember what I said. I'd have to ask them, but it smells super good. And sometimes I'll be extra cute and actually just burn it while we talk. If we're in a call, you know, if me.
That's very, very cute. Like you're like invoking them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. That's like the worst answer I could give. Well, what's my freaking? I don't know. A friend made me this one. It smells good, and then not know what it is.
Does Rook sell those?
They should, because I
was
sure
just-
like mine.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering if they had like a shop you could plug, but
Not that I know
don't
of,
know.
but
yeah.
all they'd have to do is like reach out and be like, "I do," and then talk about it in the next episode.
My favorite candle scent is a Santal, which is a very expensive scent by a certain company, but you can buy knockoffs from
You
other
can.
companies.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've smelt that because I purchased it for you, and it does smell good. And I'm pulling out these other candles now. This is a very like unpopular opinion to have, but I really like when candles smell like sweet and dessert-y, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just a huge fan of that. So, and then I have two candles here that are both like band themed that I talked about in the past. You got me the both of them. One of them is a Taking Back Sunday candle.
Yes.
That is brown sugar fig, and it smells fucking amazing. And then one of them is a Hello Goodbye candle, and it is not a dessert one, but it is very gay smelling. bergamot, cedar, and blood orange.
Oh,
And it just
blood orange.
it's just it just kind of smells like hugging a man that you're just like, maybe, you know.
I feel safe with him.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, I like them more. And then all my other candles are literally just like cinnamon
Muffins.
sugar muffin, fucking caramel popcorn,
Yeah.
all this stuff, and everyone's like, this is nauseating, and I'm like, I just really
Do
like
you
it.
people have weird taste in scent though? Do you remember we were buying you some vegan locally made hair clay, and it had bad reviews.
Yeah, from a
on
bunch of men.
From a bunch of men on the website, which might have been Amazon.
It was
And
Amazon.
they were like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty good if you like smelling like a cookie."
It smells
And I was
like cookies.
I do like to smell like a cookie.
Yeah.
What the- why?
Freshly
Yeah.
baked cookies. Yeah,
Like-
that scent everybody hates.
Yeah, they're like great product. I'm knocking off 2 stars because it made me smell like a delicious dessert. Like what the fuck?
I want her to smell like that green aftershave all the men use. Yeah. Why? How come? Yeah, people are into whatever, but I like that hair stuff because it smells sweet, you know? It just smells sweet, and
It's really nice.
maybe it's not too masculine or something, but I like it a lot. But yeah, a lot of people on there were just like, yeah, it smells like cookies. Ugh, 1 star. I'm like, yeah, cookies, the scent everybody hates. That's good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the same people famously don't put around their houses in order to sell them.
Sell a house. Yeah, exactly. The thing people do, they'll like purposely bake cookies for
Yeah.
that reason alone, right?
Yes,
That's-
they will.
That's funny.
I got another question, and I swear I'm not just picking them because Salt's asking them. I just like my eyes full, and I'm like, that's a good question. If you had to move to one European country, which would you choose?
You can answer this way better than me. I can only name like 3.
I think that's what makes it interesting to me, though.
If I had to move to one,
Yeah, and also I'm saying like mainland Europe. I'm not saying Britain.
oh really?
Yeah.
Wait, you're
like,
not-
don't say England because you were like, well, England, obviously.
Yeah, I would
'cause
just be
Billy
like-
lives there
yeah,
and her
Billy-
family are there. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
no, I'm saying Europe.
permanently
mainland.
move,
Not permanently.
visit
No, just move to for a bit.
of summer,
Quite a year.
1 year.
Yeah.
I don't know any.
You
I
don't
was
know
gonna say
any
England.
European
I'm nervous. Is Ireland a part of it?
I guess it's not mainland Europe, it is a European country. Yes.
Ireland.
But that's also cheating because that's
Your
where I'm from, where my
family's from
family
it.
lives. Yeah.
Because Debbie will be there.
Yeah.
Your mom.
Yeah.
And she makes me feel safe. Why am I stuck there for a year? Why am I stuck anywhere for a year where Debbie won't be? Yeah, because I can't just be like, what is Amsterdam? Is that a place?
That's a city.
Okay, of
Yeah.
Holland.
Yeah.
Is
there we
it
go.
really?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
I totally guessed.
You got it right.
Switzerland is a place.
Yeah.
Is that a part of it?
Yeah.
Nice. France. Oh, Germany. There we go.
Yeah.
Maybe Germany.
Germany's my answer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe Germany. That's like
Yeah.
very artistic and horny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
It's just goth
Yeah.
and horny. So maybe Germany. And like lots of people there speak English, right?
I mean, lots of people everywhere speak English.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm learning German currently, though. And yes, I'm great at it. And no, I won't prove it, so don't ask me to.
I was going to
But
ask
just
you
know
to
that
do
I'm great
to
at it.
just like say that thing I like when you just say like hi, I'm Billy or something.
Hello, ik heiße Billy.
Yeah, but you know, say it in like, you know, the accent. The accent drives me crazy.
No, but listen, we got German listeners for sure.
Yeah, they're
and-
gonna clown on you for it. Well, just know that when Billy and I are talking privately, they bust out the old German accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Berlin for sure. I've been to many European countries, but that's the only one I've like gone back to a lot and feel like I could live in for a while.
Yeah, and again, we have like a good amount of like Discord members that are from Germany, and they're like all cool, like with
They are all cool, yeah.
exception. Like
Yeah, we
they're all
haven't
very
had an-
active and very cool.
Yeah, we haven't had an uncool person join from Germany, I don't think.
And believe me, when we do, we'll let you know. We'll call them out for
we'll
it.
air it out.
Yeah. Uh-oh. It seems we have an uncool German listener.
Yeah. Whereas on the other hand, everyone, and I mean everyone from the UK, terrible.
Trash.
Terrible. Just
Garbage.
awful. Yeah. I'm including myself in this.
Abrasive and obnoxious. Yeah. We'll take the lot, ass motherfuckers.
Okay. That's cool. I'm gonna get you to move to Germany with me.
Here's kind of a cute one from Taylor. Mm-hmm. What are your love languages, respectively?
Ew. Okay. Do you know?
It sounds like you said ew.
Ew.
Ew. I don't love him. Mitch wouldn't know.
Cookies.
I don't even cook for him.
Do you know what the I think there are 6 love languages. Do you
No.
know what they are?
No, not at all. May I look them
Okay.
up?
Yeah, let's look them up. I think that one of yours is gift giving for sure.
It says the 5
And-
love languages. Could that be what you're talking about?
Yeah, I guess it's 5 then.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Sorry, you said 6 just a second ago.
I know that. Just tell me what
Which
the
would have
5
made...
of them
Sorry,
are.
I'm still thinking about it. Which would have made you wrong when you said it.
Mitch's love language is being right.
Yeah, my love language is correcting women. I can't find the fucking list.
Okay.
There's like
I
a
will-
bunch of paid for sites that are
I
just
know.
like, what
Yeah,
is it?
they'll like only tell you if you like put your email in and take the quiz.
Exactly,
But
what the
okay,
fuck?
they are words of affirmation,
Oh, I see it right there. Yeah.
quality time,
Mm-hmm.
physical touch, acts of service, and receiving gifts.
Receiving gifts instead of giving gifts?
Well, it goes both ways.
Does it?
So yeah, you can be like you know, if yours is like, oh, I like giving words of affirmation, but I like receiving acts of service or whatever.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
It goes both ways.
I've
I've taken the quiz.
put in my fucking email.
Yeah.
I've received the they'll send you a little like you know how you can sign up to sites and you're like, now I can marry people, or now I'm a now I'm a notary, you know?
Yes.
Now you can actually say what someone's love languages are.
Oh, look, I can find mine in my email.
Oh,
when
because
I
you
took
actually
the
took the
test.
quiz?
Yeah, I actually took it like
Huh.
a while ago. But my top one is words of affirmation.
You are very, yeah.
I do like to be affirmed.
Yeah.
It's true.
Wait. So this actually goes both ways. Like
I think it's meant to.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Like it's not just. But is your love language is something that you speak? So physical touch, can my love language be being touched? I don't think so, right? It has to be touching. I don't know why I picked that as an example, but sorry, everyone. I should have said quality time.
Okay, I think the quiz is like, I don't know. I took it a fucking long time ago. You'd have to take the quiz, but
Well, that's our answer, Taylor. We don't
listen,
know.
what ones
That's
of these do you like? What ones do you like the sound of out of the list?
Can I pick more than 4?
Like, yeah, my love language is I'd like all of them, please.
My love language is I love language.
Dumb.
I don't know. I mean, this is dumb. It's not. None of this is dumb. Okay.
Not dumb. Okay.
It's good, but I feel like so many of these things are. I mean, all of them are things that I enjoy a lot.
It's true. I think that you like to receive acts of service. Like
Whoa.
you get not in a hot way.
Okay.
Listen, and what I'm about to say will prove it. You get very in love with me when I help you with your taxes, for example.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So you said it wasn't in a hot way, and here I am, half-mast, thinking about you helping me with my fucking taxes. You said it wasn't hot?
You really like to be like helped with things in a in a practical way.
That's what I look for in a partner.
think.
It's not just someone that
yeah.
I like. We need to work on my taxes pronto. Like we
Yeah,
need to,
yeah.
we need to like work out something for the merch store to make it make more sense. And then I'm just like,
Yeah.
I will do anything for you.
Yeah, you like me just like listening to your mixes and being like, I think like down half a decibel.
I was
you
thinking
know?
half a decibel, right on
Yeah,
this track in particular. Yes.
Yeah. I think you really like practical. It's not just like quality time, like, you know, oh, cuddling up and watching a movie. It's quality time about like actually like, you know, being helped with stuff in a positive way.
I kind of hate quality time. If we're just like laying there doing nothing, I get antsy, and I'm just like, can we either watch something or talk? Like we can't just lay here. We can't just lay here. Which is funny because we do that a lot, but it's not, I don't know, acts of, so wait, when you're asking what my love language is, it's not something that I'm giving. When Taylor's asking me what my love language is, it's something that I like receiving.
Your primary love language is how you really understand your partner's expressions of love.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't fucking understand any of this. Like,
You're gonna have to just take the quiz one day.
I don't want to. I'll fail it. I'll say you are incapable of love. This is so weird. We've never seen this before. Like, you like the idea of love, but to the same capacity of like a dog. We've never seen this in a functioning person before.
You've got, I'm sorry, but the medical term is
A tail.
you've got dog brain.
Dog brain and a tail. You're wagging now.
I
Okay.
love that you picked that question, not knowing what the fuck it was.
I thought I could
You
just
were like,
make one up. Because I'm pretty sure people online will just say my love language is blank because it's like a meme. I thought I could just like use the meme to just be like, oh yeah, my love language is like cooking. But that would
Well,
be
that-
acts of service.
That would be an act of service, yeah.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
think of it for the meme way. My love language would be like supporting other people to like pursue their art. Is that affirmation?
It's probably affirmation.
Yeah.
It's probably a mixture of affirmation and quality time, perhaps.
Yeah.
Depending
And I
on what
like
kind of quality you're looking for.
I like to give affirmative like feedback when someone is giving me the gift of physical touch and service.
Stop talking.
During our quality time that we spend together. So wait, what's yours? How do you? Yeah, you're a affirmative. No, you like affirmation. What did you say? What was yours?
Affirmation is
Yeah.
primarily how I understand love, apparently. According to this quiz, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. My second highest one is quality time.
Yeah, I see
But
that.
It's
Right
I
at
like
the-
all of them.
I like
them
all of. I like them
Yeah.
all. That's how about
But
that.
I do really like an affirmative encouragement. Yes.
It's true, you do. Mm-hmm. You didn't even like start your Patreon until we had like a big talk in my backyard while meditating.
Yeah.
You know, we had to have this, and I was like, "You can do this." Yep, absolutely, you can do this. You can make money off of your art, and now look at that, you're making money off your art,
Yeah.
and you're doing great
And-
at it too. You're doing really good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And that did make me in love with you even more. When you told me those things.
Hey,
So
can I
that's
pick
true.
another question, even though I picked the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. What if you said no? That'd be.
No, we've got a fucking system here, Mitchell.
What the fuck? No, and you just pick one. Wait, just remember it. I really like Ethan's question that just says, "Are burgers a sandwich?"
Depends on what you're using as the bread. I think if you're having it in sandwich bread, yes. Which is how I most often eat burgers.
I almost always eat burgers on sandwich bread. That's why I was like, "Hey, this is interesting to me. Are burgers a sandwich?" Kinda. It's like a burger flavored sandwich. When I eat them like that, you know, I'm having a burger themed sandwich at that point because I'm having all the fixins of a burger
in a sandwich.
in sandwich bread, and I'm toasting it.
I'm like never getting a burger bun at home.
It's so
very,
luxurious to just have a burger bun at home, you know?
I know. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What is this? The 4th of July?
Hey.
It's funny because it is.
It is the 4th of July right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
But yeah, if I go to like Burger King, I mean, I would never go to fucking Burger King.
When
If
you
I
go to
a
Burger King,
I don't go to
there
Burger
we go.
King. No. If you go to a burger place, they give me a burger and a bun. I'm like, that's a burger.
That's a burger.
Me having one in sandwich bread, that's a sandwich.
But I tell
That's what I'm
people I
saying.
have okay, what if you have it with fries? Chips, we should say.
That doesn't make a difference.
If someone asked what I had for dinner and
Mm-hmm.
I had one of my weird makeshift burgers,
Mm-hmm.
my burger flavored sandwich,
Yeah.
and it had a Beyond Burger
Yeah.
and follow your heart cheese. I'm really describing it. Smoked
all the
Gouda.
brands.
Yeah. Smoked Gouda, follow your heart. Veganese. And it had, like the fixings of mustard and ketchup and lettuce and tomato and onion. And I'm eating that and I have it with fries. And someone asks, what'd you have for dinner? I'm going to tell them a burger and fries.
You're making me so fucking hungry.
I'm just describing it. And I cook it perfectly.
My mouth
And
is
the
like actually
seasoned waffle
literally
cut
watering.
fries.
Oh, God. Yeah, you'd say burger. You would
I'd
say
call that burger and fries. Is a burger are all burger sandwiches? No.
Are all sandwiches burgers? Yes. Moving on.
No.
No.
No,
Oh.
even less
Oh,
no.
I see.
Even way less no. Yeah, that's way less true. Very little sandwiches are burgers, but all burgers are technically a sandwich.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
That's
good.
true. That is true.
Yeah, but then that goes on with like the debate of like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Are these things sandwiches? And it's just like, yeah, is cereal a soup? Technically, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
practically, you're an idiot.
Practically,
then-
you're an idiot, and this is a waste of my time.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's cereal,
Yeah.
but technically you're eating it with a spoon, and it's a thing. And soup is defined by this. Okay, but if you go somewhere and you said you want some soup and you give them Lucky Charms, they're gonna be, what the fuck is this? This is cereal. So in that same way, if someone asks you, do you want a sandwich, and you give them a burger, I don't know. I stopped caring halfway through explaining that, so we can move on to the next question. I was really halfway through explaining that when I'm like, I'm so fucking bored right now, so we can.
That's funny. Okay. Let's go. This is just an easy and fun one from Burb. Favorite song at the moment.
Favorite song at the moment.
Favorite song at the moment. You had anything on repeat?
Yeah, I'm gonna try hard not to like just say something off the Hello Goodbye album that I'm obsessed with. So favorite song at the moment. Just yesterday, Nika and I were listening to the Violent J Wizard of the Hood EP. Sorry, is your neck okay?
No, it's not.
What are you
Sorry.
doing?
You're gonna. I know you can see me like
Yeah.
rotating my head around a whole
What are you
bunch.
doing?
I'm afraid you're gonna be able to hear it like
Are you
popping.
cracking? Yeah, this is.
It's just very sore. That's
All
all.
right.
Yeah.
You okay?
Haven't done my yoga. Sorry. Yeah. I'm
Alright.
okay. I'm okay.
What was it saying? Nika and I listened to Wizard of the Hood, so I guess that song's been on repeat. In my that album, it plays like a song.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Mhm.
So I'm gonna go "Homies to Smoke With" off of Wizard of the Hood. I've been kind of playing it a lot in my head
Very good choice.
and out loud.
Very, very good choice.
Okay, you go.
I've been recently obsessed with the Radiohead song Fake Plastic Trees to the point where I was like, maybe I could learn it to play it. And I was like, no, you can't
Whoa,
fucking learn to play
on
it.
what?
Well, I can't play anything. Is the
Yeah, that's what I was
issue.
gonna. I was like, that's so cool.
The
What would
only
you play it
instrument
on?
I can play makes it null and void because like the idea of it is just like would be the ukulele, and I don't want to do that. So I was like, maybe I could play it on piano. It's like on your fucking out of tune ass piano. No, you can't. Just listen to the song. You just want to listen. You don't want to
It's
play it.
so-
You just want to listen to it.
It's so cute to me that you actually like, want that you heard a song that you liked so much that you were like, I want to learn it.
I get that urge a lot, especially, but I used to get it a lot with Amanda Palmer songs. Because a lot of them is just her and a piano, and I was like, I want to play that, but recently it's been this one Radiohead song. Yeah.
I'm gonna give another. I was just looking up the artist. Do you remember when I was absolutely obsessed with that song, just from some popular guy on TikTok? There was like that comedian on TikTok.
Oh,
yeah. His name is PD.
Yeah. Yeah.
That song is so fucking good to me still. And a lot of PD songs are like very good, like really, really good. Very, very popular on TikTok. And just does like comedy stuff. And I was looking at his profile, and it's like one of those rare people on TikTok that I was like, this is like exactly my brand of like, this is not annoying to me at all. This is actually genuinely very funny to me. And he seems like he's my age. And he had one post where he's like, hey, my song is up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whoa, funny and talented, let's go. And I heard it, and I was like, this is a really, really great song. And the song was called Haircut. So if you go to Spotify and just look up Petey, Petey, and listen to the song Haircut, it's just one of the most catchy fucking songs. He did it with some other artists. I'm not remembering her name right now, but he did it with some other artists, and the song's lyrics are just like weirdly like heartbreaking but super clever and very catchy, and it's just performed super well by both artists. They both did an amazing job. So Haircut, I was obsessed with that for a long time. You should check it out.
Very good. Good answer. Good rec. I'm just over here like, I guess a popular song that came out like 25 years ago that most people know already, but I've randomly become obsessed with.
Yeah, I didn't want to just
I've randomly fixated on.
I was
You're
like,
actually giving like a good recommendation.
Exactly, like check out Petey's music. It's actually quite good. Because there are other songs that have been like just as good and just as clever, but I was stuck on Haircut for so long. I was just playing it in my head, being like, that fucking melody, these fucking lyrics. And that other person, that was on it, they also, they almost stole the show. It's just a perfect song. It's really, really good. Super, super catchy and amazing.
Extremely good.
So check it out. And then hit up Petey and be like, collab with Mitch. Mitch loves this one song you did.
Mitch loves this one song you did.
That's enough, right?
Yeah.
We're the same age. I feel like just being the same age as someone online, I'm instantly just like, I would really love to be their friend.
Yeah, we'll vibe. Yeah.
We're both online and the same age. Jesus Christ, it's getting rough out here. Like, we should link up.
It's true. It's very true. Okay. Your turn.
Is it? Didn't I pick the song? No, I didn't. Oh god, I didn't even have one. Let's just here's this one. No, sorry, there's just looking through so many of them. Oh, okay, here we go. Dakota asking, do you miss old Tumblr?
Oh, of course.
Of course we miss old Tumblr. I grew up there. Come on.
Yeah. We met there.
We met on
Tumblr in like, it might have been late 2012 or
started
early
talking
2013.
2012, 2013. We met 2014. You decided you didn't want to be with me for those some years there. Decided it wasn't going to work, but we did meet.
Blocked you. Yeah.
You blocked me. Yeah. This is all true, by the way. Billy blocked me for years. And eventually I came crawling back.
And I'll do it again.
I came crawling back and said, hey, I gave it a few years. Do you want to unblock me now? I still really like you.
And it worked.
Yeah, it worked like a charm. Old Tumblr is like, that was awesome.
It makes me genuinely like a little bit upset to talk about. My best friend Vex wrote an article on Tumblr at the time when it, went majorly downhill at December 2019 when they banned porn, and it was just called. If you look up Vex Ashley, the article was called, I believe, Tumblr: A Eulogy / Love Letter.
I remember that. Yeah, that was really good.
It sums up my feelings about Tumblr very well, because like me and Vex were coming up on it that's also where I met her, coming up on it at the same time, met like a lot of our communities through it, and just like there's not been any kind of social experience comparable to it where you're allowed to like, this sounds so fucking dumb, but like hold so many multitudes in one place.
Yep. No, I completely agree.
Like, well, it sounds too kind of overly flowery, but that's how I feel. That is how I feel. Like being a person who lives on Instagram or who lives on Twitter, it's very just like, here's me and here's me presenting myself. Whereas on Tumblr, it's like, here's me and the stuff I make and my sense of humor and the stuff I like and the stuff I'm inspired by
and my blog and the coding I did for it and there was so much customization in the whole thing. When people tell me,
it's very personal.
When people ask me, oh, okay, so you started on MySpace and then you started so then you got your Spotify numbers up and you're missing a big gap there. I came up on Tumblr. MySpace was first, and I feel like I didn't start until Tumblr.
Yeah.
Tumblr was the thing. Tumblr was the thing, and like, I'm not even embarrassed by that at all. I came up on Tumblr and I made it fucking work, because social media today is so void of anything like that. Because at the time we were still on computers still. Like Tumblr on smartphones didn't exist. Smartphones barely fucking existed. And so you only could log on from a computer, and you could do everything to your blog. It was a blank slate. You can run a whole website. I had whole websites that were hosted on Tumblrs that just didn't utilize the blog aspect of it at all. It was I would just remove all the coding from it, and that it ruled so much. And I just started to just connect with people and answer questions and post my songs. And you can post audio there. You can upload audio directly to there and then host it all on your. It was so incredible for promotion. When Sleep came out, one of the people working at Tumblr, the post was absolutely flopping, and Sleep was an enormous effort of mine. And I finally posted about it after a year of talking about it, and the post flopped. The post totally flopped until somebody on Tumblr, what was the thing in the corner? What was it called? The
radar?
Yeah.
Was it radar?
I think it was the Tumblr radar, yeah. That post just started getting like, boom, 100 notes. And I was like, whoa, how did it jump up to a boom? I just refreshed. Whoa, it's at 400. Oh my God, it's at 900. What is happening right now? It's because it appeared on the radar. And that helped me so much. I would always ask my Tumblr followers to just, this was a thing where they had a feature like for artists that were like promote on the site if you voted for it. And I would always tell people, remember to vote for Flat Sound, remember to vote for Flat Sound. And because of that, I was one of the most prominent artists on the platform that when other celebrities started joining, they automatically got put on there, and it became more of a main page thing. So Flat Sound was up there next to like fucking like Nick Jonas and stuff, like it was just because he had a blog at the time. And other big artists, and it was just me, Flat Sound. And I went from nothing to Flat Sound to I had the privilege of leaving or choosing to leave in 2019, the end of 2019, end of 20, no.
Yeah, it was December
2019?
Or maybe it was December 2018.
It had to have been.
The beginning of 2019.
Yeah. That I stopped posting because I had already built a career off of it. I went from nothing to 50,000 followers and 20,000 messages I didn't even get back to. It was an amazing special place.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until they fucked it up internally that we were like, all right, peace.
Yeah. It was a place where you could get very like natural. You could get both very like natural word of mouth growth because again it was made for sharing. Like the social media sites now are not really made for sharing. They're meant for consuming, and they're meant for, you've got like just two categories of people, which is content creators and content consumers. And they're distinct, These are the people that make the reels and the TikToks, and these are the people that scroll through them mindlessly.
And you have different profiles for each of them. You have a profile for a creator's profile and stuff, and it's just it just doesn't work unless you're going for that vapid, meaningless form of just creating whatever within the cookie mold that they present you.
Yeah,
and Tumblr wasn't that.
No, Tumblr was very much like you can do literally whatever the fuck you want with this page that we're giving you. You can break it up into multiple pages. You can make a whole fucking website here if you want. And it wasn't that dichotomy of like creator versus consumer. It was like, no, everyone's kind of curating their own. Some people obviously were only reblogging stuff. Some people were doing whatever, but
and they were useful.
It would, yeah. But it was much more like just integrated to be sharing things, be boosting things like constantly. That was just like a part of the process. So it was like really good for natural growth, I think. And then they were like, yeah, we're gonna get rid of porn
It's like,
and any NSFWR, and I was like, okay, well that's 70% of your user base.
So there you go.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool, good, yeah, and they nuked it basically.
Yep.
They shot themselves in the foot and then in the head. Yeah.
Yeah. That hurt. I wonder if this will make it better. And shoot themselves in the fucking head.
So, in a nutshell, yes, we do miss old Tumblr, especially in contrast to what we've got now, which feels like such a unpersonalized
It's a
fucking wasteland.
bleak,
You know,
gray prison. Like it's just there's nothing. And then it's especially odd too because the people that had like relevancy on Tumblr, there was so much power in that. Like that there was so much like you could do so much with that, even if you were using it for like evil. Even if you were like do you remember the pizza account? It was like a 16 or 17-year-old from Australia running like they just had the account or like the Tumblr URL pizza.tumblr.com, and I read the most wild article years ago about this whole like ad revenue ring that they had where them and their friends would just do things in a specific way where they were making like tens of thousands of dollars on the platform just working Tumblr in a specific way, and they didn't have to fucking do anything, and they were geniuses, and the whole thing like blew up in their faces. Like Tumblr had so much to it, and there was so much happening in the background, so for them to nuke themselves, I don't know, it started to die slowly. People stopped using the computer. Everyone had it on their phones. It kind of got rid of the individuality of the whole thing. And then Tumblr Mobile never worked super well anyway. If you search stuff like wouldn't come up all the time. Hashtags hardly worked. So if you had a whole site on there like me that broke it up into here's my songs, here's these other pages, and those suddenly didn't work.
They didn't work.
Then it started functioning more like normal social media where, hey, you see my latest stuff and nothing else.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a special site, and we haven't seen anything even close to it since.
No.
And I'm not sure we will. Like, I'm not, because like everything has to change in order. We have to get rid of the idea of social media functioning in the way that it does currently. And the way, like, the reason, and I know I'm talking about this a lot, I'm so sorry, but the reason that Tumblr was so good and the reason that it failed is the exact reason why Twitter and Instagram are so bad. These are profitable platforms. Tumblr hemorrhaged money and didn't make anything for so long. Tumblr didn't make anything for so long, and it was that freedom that they had that made it so good. But once they started introducing other people and Yahoo bought it and all this stuff, we started to get restrictions. We started to get, it really started to kill the platform.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Did you hear this, just like on a bit of a related note?
Yeah.
Did you hear recently the owner of Instagram saying that they're
no longer a photo sharing
photo sharing app?
Yeah. Alex was telling me about it in the kitchen last night. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
We're no longer a photo sharing app.
No, we're just a worse TikTok now, actually.
Exactly.
We decided that's going to be our whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, well, this will blow up
I already
soon.
had fucking TikToks.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I didn't. I make a conscious decision to not have it on my phone because I had it saps my soul and my creativity.
It really does. It really does.
So I can't have it on my fucking phone. So I don't want Instagram to turn into that because I, as a photographer, quite like having a photo sharing app.
Yep.
But there you go. That's the direction stuff's moving in.
We'll see where it goes, right? I can't imagine this being a good move because currently the only things that blow up on Reels right now are things that have the TikTok logo in the corner.
Yep.
They're just TikToks that people fucking post on there.
Yeah, they've been edited in TikTok entirely. They've been posted on there, and then they're just I don't know.
Yeah. It's moving in just a horrible direction. Yeah, one more thing I was going to say too is that social media today has really, like, especially Twitter, has really grasped the concept of like keeping people's attention, especially if they give them this sort of false sense of relevancy. So going viral today doesn't mean anything. Going viral then, it meant everything. It meant, and then it was such a smaller degree. Even just years and years ago on YouTube, Grind Time posted their Dumbfounded versus Tantrum battle, and it went viral. But that meant it got like 100,000 views in a week. And that was like, oh, it's like it had World Star all over it. It had everyone, and then these people, everyone was talking about them. But now tweets, tweets will just get 300,000 likes, and it'll be a stolen tweet from 3 months ago that we've seen 11 times already. Yeah. And the person, the whole reason that they're stealing it is because they want a little piece of that false sense of relevancy. So they don't even want to be creative to get it. They just want those internet points, and it's for nothing. It's not for your career. It's not for your profile. It doesn't help with your followers. It doesn't help with how funny you are.
It's just to see the number go up.
It's just to see the number go up, and it only benefits this giant corporation. That is just, that's your payment. At least on Spotify, when I get paid for those things. If you don't get anything from it. And at this point, even in the past when you didn't get paid for it, you at least got actual relevancy and an audience and a career. And I built a career off of that. You don't get any of that anymore. You're literally doing it for Twitter, for Twitter's benefit and no one else's, not even yours.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
It's terrible. It's terrible, awful.
Somebody, I think it was a Han, asked way early up if we can go on a social media rant or something, or if you can if we can talk more shit on social media. And I purposely skipped it because I was just like, nah, I'm not going to get on that shit.
It was the second question we got. Actually, before we even started recording, you were like, because we'd already been talking for fucking 3 hours. You were like, let's skip the social media thing. But here we are talking about it again. But,
I'm sorry. I go off of some shit for so long.
It's all good. It's all good. We are at an hour now.
Are we? We got how about we don't end it on that note. You just pick one.
Yeah.
And then we'll say goodbye. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna suggest maybe we do just one or two.
Okay.
Little quick ones. Okay. Let me pick. What's our last one gonna be? I can't find anything.
Yeah, I'm kind of scrolling to the point where people are just having a conversation now.
I know, don't have a conversation in here. This is terrible. Okay. I can't fucking find it.
Really? Okay, Okay, how about we could do one after this point, but just to give a quick answer, Milo asks, why did you stop Flats on Radio?
Oh, because we got this.
Because we got the podcast, right?
We got this podcast, baby, and it's so much better.
We like it so much better, guys.
It's so much better for us to do. It's so much more fun to do.
So much more fun to do.
Much more concise.
The content at the end is way better.
The content for you guys is so much better. You could actually replay these, and they'd be fun to listen to, and also. The radio show, if you weren't there, it had basically no replay.
No replay value because we're just talking to people on Twitter and stuff, and visually responding to things that we can see on Twitter. So it didn't make sense to replay it hours later. And then the only people that could replay it because it was a part of a Patreon thing were a select. If you are a patron, it's just no one was really playing them. And we did have a listener base of people that would listen live and stuff, but that just kept getting. Not smaller. I guess it just stayed the same, and we never focused on growing it, and we always wanted a podcast.
Yeah, and the podcast just, so much better. And we do it regularly, which is really good. The radio shows were so sporadic. Sometimes they go on for fucking hours and hours.
Just 6 or 7 hours, yeah.
When they needed to just be one, you know? And we'd be doing them at whatever time, whatever day, blah, blah, blah. This is regular, and I think it's fucking good. I would present pretty much any episode of our podcast to someone and be like, yeah, this is our podcast. It's sick. It's good. I would not be able to do that with a radio show.
Never.
I would not when I was when we were doing I was like, oh yeah, we're on the radio show. They're like, oh, can I listen to it? I'm like, you can, but you shouldn't. This is not going to be that fun for you.
It's really, really not that fun. And we're just playing the Google food game for people and stuff. And I did really like it at the time, but I always knew I wanted it to be more. And there's something so concise about this. It was either we do it like streamers and we're going for 7 hours while doing it, and then so much of that we get burnt out. Every radio show was just us kind of setting up for a long time, long pauses, trying to figure out another thing to do. Sometimes we'll play a little song, sometimes we'll do something, and it felt like a very low effort, not very entertaining podcast.
Yeah.
that dragged on for far too long. And even if we wanted to make it short, 2 hours long, often what would happen is that we'd post about it, we'd get off the air, and then we get a ton of people, oh, I missed it. You know, it's like, oh, well, then there's no way you can hear it.
Yeah.
The podcast is something that we wanted to do. And it's funny because when we started, we've talked about this before, we started and we got some people who were like, does this mean you're not going to do the radio anymore? And we're like, no, we're gonna do the radio. And we did like maybe 2 other broadcasts before we're like, nah,
We were
fuck
like,
this.
Fuck the radio.
And it was also super expensive. It cost me like $200 a year or something.
Yeah.
And it made no money.
Yeah. Yeah, doing digital radio is really cool if you're actually doing like a proper radio show. I think it's a sick
And you're
thing
doing
to
it
do.
every
but
day. It's the
for
coolest
us,
thing in the world.
It was just a bad podcast, and now we've got a good podcast.
It was
so
a
there you
bad,
go.
long podcast
Yeah.
that only like 100 people were listening to at a time live anyway.
Yeah.
And that had no replay value. But I really appreciate the people who were like, I really liked it at the time. And that's cool. And I hope that they started listening to the podcast and were just like, there they are again. But yeah, I just wasn't a fan of Flat Sound Radio for a long time.
This one is better. Okay. We should go. We should
Yeah.
go. I should go. It's 4:20 in the morning.
Hey, that's why you want to go so much.
That's why I want to go. I got things to do. Right. Very, very, very last one before we go.
Okay.
Austin, one of our mods in Discord, says, which mod would be the last one standing? And I'd just like to say it's Nika.
I was going to say it's Nika.
It's
It's
Nika.
definitely Nika.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Brooke is honestly on her way out already, but now actually Brooke told someone to leave for the first time recently because like she just became a mod, you know. So that was cool, you know. Like we had a 16-year-old joining, so you know, like she got to be like, hey, there's an age limit, and then they just left without saying anything, which is funny. Like, oh, I thought you kicked them. That's cool. Nika, that's the answer.
Yeah.
Nika has her microphone back, by the way, so having Nika on the show, perhaps. Nika has great
yeah.
internet and has a microphone now, so I would love Nika on the show. So
Yeah.
let's,
I would love to start having guests. I think that would be fun.
having guests would be cool, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No, last one, I swear. It's quick.
Go for it.
Let's see. Dakota asks your thoughts on socialism.
Good.
No, I'm joking. That wasn't the question. I didn't want you to sum that up. How do we make socialism work for the Western world? Dakota asks waffles or pancakes.
That means that
Don't-
both of those things mean different things to me.
The American version.
I don't think I've
There is a
Waffle.
correct answer. Waffle is the correct answer. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
But thank you guys so much for listening. This has been All Space Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy. Thank you for listening. Again, this has been a Discord lightning round. If you would like to be a part of the Discord and talk to some of these lovely, lovely people that have been asking us questions, you can sign up to Mitch's Patreon. Yeah, we're plugging it. We're going
Yeah.
there. Again, we've got a lot of fun stuff happening. Movie nights, open mics, blah, blah, blah.
Live
You will get
performance.
to-
Live performance on Tuesday.
live performance on Tuesday. Yeah, come talk to us in there. It's a really fun and friendly place. You can sign up to his Patreon at
Patreon.com/flatsound. Again, Patreon.com/flatsound. I'll even leave a link to that anywhere where you're listening to this thing. Look for the link, click the link, and just check out the tiers. See if there's anything that you would like to join and be a part of. Keep in mind, too, it's not a monthly thing. I do not charge monthly. It's just whenever I send out a newsletter and I need some money to send out said newsletter. I don't really charge very often, and I don't do it every month, and I very rarely do it every other month, you know? So yeah, it costs almost nothing. And anytime I charge, you will get something, and the Discord is a happening place. So please, patreon.com/flatsound. If you enjoyed the show, the lightning round, or any of our other episodes where we read emails and do our darnest to give advice and crunch into your little kosher conundrums, you can tell your friends about the show. It really helps a whole ton. Tell your friends about the show. We would really appreciate it if you did that. And yeah, we are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts and on YouTube. Just search All the Space in Between anywhere where podcasts are found, or you can send them to our very convenient website, and our website is
allthespaceinbetween.com. Or smallhog.com.
smallhog.com.
Smallhog.com. Apparently, it's a great marketing tool. People like to go to a website that says smallhog.com. It's intriguing.
People have been clicking it. You just send someone a link, smallhog.com, and they'll be like, "Oh, cool," and they're like, "See what happens when you click the hog," and they're like, "Oh, what is this?" It's just what is all this? What is this? And then they click play and like, what is this? It's a podcast? What does this have to do with the pig? Bring the pig back.
We are going back to regular episodes next week where we go back to being an email reading podcast. So if you want to send us an email, a longer form question for us to answer, please shoot us one and right into our little inbox at
all the space in between at gmail.com. We didn't rehearse this sort of a chaotic these plugs that we're doing at the end in like the order that we're doing it, but we're doing very, very good. Nobody's stumbling.
Oh yeah, we're heading off perfectly.
You know what? That's very. I'm glad we're talking about it and acknowledging it now, which is really breaking the sort of immersion of us doing a good job. You know, but all the space in between at gmail.com. Send us an email sometime, and we will talk to you next week. New episodes every Monday. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Bye.
Bye bye.